Hello everybody and welcome back to Starfield. You're probably saying, Samuel, didn't you end the last episode on Cydonia on Mars? And the answer to that is yes, I did. The issue is the game updated basically a couple days ago, and I don't know why or how, but for some reason when it did that, it corrupted every single solitary save I had. So I, over the last couple of days, had the joy of replaying up to the point of where we were, and fingers crossed that this does not happen again. But there's no guarantee. Additionally, some other things for I don't know how many episodes, but for the next number of episodes, we're just going to be doing this recording style and not streaming. I don't have time to stream at the moment. The last 12 episodes were all streamed over on Twitch, and then we just took the VODs and cut them down. But these episodes are going to be just recorded like we did for Arena and for Daggerfall and stuff like that. So that is why we are back here on New Atlantis. I did everything off camera. I'm still the same. I believe I am the correct level. I'm level 8, which I believe is where I ended at the end of last episode. Overall, very few things have changed. Basically, the only things that have changed, I did have one new quest pop up just randomly, so I want to, I guess, briefly talk about that. And it was right here, down in the weld section at the UC Surplus store. The owner, I've agreed to help him. I didn't even know this was coming up, so I would have recorded it, but it was already over by the time I realized that there was a pair of boots, and apparently they might be cursed, and so he's asked us to deliver them to the Den, a bar in the far corner of the galaxy. That way they do not return, because customers keep returning them with the assertion that they are cursed. Besides that, nothing really else has popped up to my knowledge as far as different things. I might have picked up a few more like just generalized quests. Other than that, other differences, I have probably a different mining helmet because it boot drops differently. I probably have more digipicks because I've went and bought digipicks. I forgot to do that at the end of last when we left New Atlantis. And then as far as weapons, I have a cutter. I have this maelstrom that dropped on Crete, which I've been using, and then of course Livingstone's pistol, which is the pistol we're going to be using. Other than that, we've been pretty decent on credits, 45,000. I've done everything here on New Atlantis. I even kind of went and did a little, just since I wasn't recording or streaming anything, I just kind of went around and stole some stuff and sold it. So we have a little bit more money than we had at the end of last episode. But overall, nothing else has really changed. I will say this, when it comes to what's what I'm looking for, skills. I did change up some skill allocation at this go around. So we still have 1 point in stealth. Because for some reason I got super lucky when it came to persuasion. I didn't like. I don't think I think I might have failed one persuasion check when it came to certain things, but everything else was honestly super easy. So we have, I think it was 3 ranks. Yeah. So we're currently rank 3 in persuasion, which is a little bit different than what we had previously. We only have one. We're currently rank 1 in theft, rank 1 in pistol certification, rank 1 in boost pack, 1 in piloting, and then security we're rank 2, and we need to pick 3 more locks to get rank 3. So I think the only major change when it comes to skills is I believe we got rid of I want to say we got rid of a ballistic and put it into persuasion, as I want to say what the difference was, but I can't say 100%. Oh, one more thing. Because I decided I'm not going to play through the game getting up to this point to get back to where we were playing it on, very what was I playing it on? I was playing it on, no, not that. I was playing it on hard, but I'm just going to play it on hard to get up to that point. So I put it on very easy. Because of that, when we did the UC Vanguard quest and we did the testing in to do the piloting thing, we actually made it not only through level 3, but we made it all the way through level 6. So the only thing that changed is I got more credits as a sign-up bonus, and instead of me having to wait 10 years for my UC citizenship, I have to only wait 3 years. With that being said, that is all the changes that I've had that have really come throughout, you know, the last playthrough. Fingers crossed that this does not happen again, because while this was unfortunate, it wasn't just god-awful. So the reason why we're back here on New Atlantis and not back on Cydonia is because by the time we got done with here on New Atlantis, the secondary talk to Kelton Frush popped up. So I said, well, it's the only quest we have left here on New Atlantis, so before we leave, let's go speak to him yet again. And this time, this will be new, so. Hello, Kelton.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
What was it you were doing out here?
Collecting and analyzing data regarding the internal composition of this tree, and some drastic changes happening over time. You do recall aiding me with that, don't you?
Yeah, last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
I mean, it sounds like it's time for the tree to come down.
You are not the first to suggest it. However, until I have all the data and a clear picture of what's going on, I am not willing to concede the point. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Let me guess, coworker and jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
You want me to intimidate him? Threaten him? I can do that. Why won't he turn the data over to you?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
I get it. You want me to squeeze him. Make him squirm.
I suggested nothing of the sort.
Oh, of course not.
Now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
You know what? For you,
Anyway,
Kelton,
no.
done.
I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
All right, he's off over this way. Hello, Emilio.
Important research happening here. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
I'm on mass business too. I need some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against helping him?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
You should be the bigger man here.
Oh yeah? You think so? Wow, thanks for that. I'll really give it some thought. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
What would my character do? Now, if there was money involved, I would obviously do it. But I also don't like this guy. You know what? This sounds shady. I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to discuss. And Kelton can just forget about getting his hands on the data. See you around.
Is there really no other option?
Changed your mind, did... Fine.
I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm just here to, possibly not pickpocket you.
Whoa, the heck you doing?
There we go.
Yeah?
I knew that pickpocketing would come in handy sometime, and it just did. Great. I don't have to deal with said scumbag over there. Now here's the thing, if he would have offered me credits to do it along with it, I would have absolutely done it, but he didn't, so... Hello, Kelton.
I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
There may have been some illegal activity involved in getting my hands on this.
Don't say another word. I don't want to know. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
I mean, I'll do anything if the credits are good.
That is hardly reassuring. It is, in fact, the exact opposite. Still, though, thank you for your assistance.
All right.
The data on this slate could very well be crucial.
And then I believe we are now done with everything here for the time being. All right, then let's go on ahead and head on over to the frontier. And let's travel on back over to Cydonia. So I will see you guys back over at Cydonia. All right, before we get back to Cydonia, which is just off over this way, I wanted, I guess maybe I forgot to mention one thing, which is since I did since I had to basically restart Starfield from the beginning, I decided to go and control files. Okay, interesting. I went and put in some mods that were available on Nexus Mods. Most of them are largely just like, one is like natural LUTs, the other is basically they're all just kind of appearance stuff. The only real big ones are compact menu for quests, compact menu for shipyards, and then more description. So basically, the way the game works is if, let's go, for example, Neurostrikes, these would all say locked, and they wouldn't have the description. The mod I have installed has made it to where you can read what they are before you unlock them. So it's for ease of access. Nothing too broken. So oh, and apparently I also forgot to mention that I got the boost pack 1, which will work the boost pack a little bit different, but not too bad. So,
All right, we're back here at Cydonia.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Hello.
Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts on the mission boards.
Got any good bounty hunting stories?
Ooh, should I tell ya? What the hell. It got me in trouble, but it's a good story. So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find a ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance, see? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down. Anyway, turns out it wasn't the right guy, but this guy was also wanted. What are the odds, right?
Wow, what are the odds?
Well, the Alliance didn't think it was as funny as I did, so now I'm stuck here helping new recruits.
What is the Trackers Alliance?
Oh, darling. We're the baddest bounty hunters in the settled systems. People pay us to find criminals, scum, and other lowlives when they don't want to or can't track them down themselves.
Can you tell me more about mission boards and where to find them?
Mission boards? Yeah, you'll find one here in the Broken Spear. They're usually in spaceport bars like that. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance missions. Good way to make some creds. Hey, y'all better not be taking all the fun jobs yourself, you hear? I'm almost done with this assignment, so you better leave some for me.
I do know that there's a bounty on my head,
Oh, darling,
but I don't want to
a bounty
remove.
on you. That is quite the pickle you've gotten yourself into. Huh. This ain't a normal bounty. Looks like someone's paying Ecliptic and paying them good. But don't worry, sugar, I got you. For 3,000 creds, I can make sure your sheet's as clear as a summer night on Parima.
Yeah, never mind.
Of course. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
And then, I could help you out with a job if you're paying.
Good. If you recall, I'm only stationed here because of a mistake I made. Been bugging me ever since. The bounty that got away.
You want me to go get him?
Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Can you tell me about the guy we're tracking?
Ken Plakis, smuggler. The worst kind. Deals in all sorts of black market goods. He's wanted for grand theft, human trafficking, murder, you name it. He's also extremely good at what he does. He's eluded the best of UC security for years. He's even slipped by our own trackers, myself included. I'm convinced he set me up to fail, found a look-alike to unwittingly take a fall, made me look bad. So I'm sure you understand it's kind of personal.
How's a sensor going to find this guy?
He doesn't know it, but he's got a chip in him with a unique ID. Part of the reason he's learned to keep out of the major cities and settlements. Trackers always manage to find him when he comes to town, so he just stays away. But he's a slippery fella. That's why I want to send someone to catch him where he feels safe, just along the outskirts. Sensors tuned to that chip. Makes sense now, don't it?
I mean, I know what I'm doing. You want me to just bag the bounty myself?
Hell no! If I'd have wanted you to do that, I'd be asking you to do that. Nah, I got a good friend, tracker buddy who stuck by me through and through. Gonna split the haul with him as soon as he brings the mark in. That ain't up for debate or negotiation. Under no circumstances are you to interact with my quarry, or you'll find yourself at the wrong end of a bounty.
Okay, I will absolutely not take this bounty in myself for the money. That's something I will absolutely not do. You know me, I'm a trustworthy person, not a space scoundrel. You know what I'm in.
Alright, so, you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Alright. UC Security Office, the Broken Spear, Deimos Star Yards Engineering, Trade Authority Outpost, UC Exchange, Reliant Medical, UC Office of the Governor General, Deimos Star Yards Corporate Office, Lux Condominiums, Deimos Minor Quarters, Jane's Goods Community Center, UC Marine Barracks. Alright, let's go over to the Broken Spear. Mission board, okay, do we have new missions available? No, not really. We're not going to be doing delivery missions if we don't have to, at least at the moment. Gabby's Plea. Lisa, it's not a cult. When did you become such a religious bigot? Look, all I'm saying is the galaxy is huge, still largely unexplored. How do we know what's really out there? Can you honestly tell me beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's not a great serpent encircling the stars? No, you can't. Just don't tell Mom, okay? She's already losing her mind over this. Gabby.
Howdy. Do you have room for one more on your crew?
Defensive Systems Specialist. What's your area of expertise?
Defensive systems. Basically, I can fine-tune your shields to keep the enemy from damaging anything you can't afford to lose.
How much?
Trust me, you'd be getting a bargain.
7,000. I don't think I could pay you that
Why
much.
is that?
I mean, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Will do.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. Better than being unemployed, I suppose.
So it's now down to 3,500. Yeah, I'm still not paying that much,
Well
but
then,
it's nice to know that I got you
goodbye.
down. Outpost Engineering Specialist.
I'm looking to join a crew.
How much?
I think you'll agree my rate is fair.
7.
Why is that?
Listen, like I told you, friend, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
I mean, okay. I mean, are you kidding? Apollo could do your job.
Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side. You drive a hard bargain, but I'm on board.
Great, got you down.
Fine.
Still not paying that
See you
much,
around.
but it's nice to know that if I ever need you, I have you. So now, energy weapon. Hello.
Any vacancies on?
What's your area of expertise?
Put me behind the trigger of your ship's energy weapon, and your targets are gonna have a very bad day.
How much?
I'm only looking to earn the going rate.
7,500? Okay, well, hold on.
Why is that?
Listen, like I've been telling everybody, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. I'll do it, but only because I really need the money.
Great, I'm still not paying
No?
that much at the moment.
Then it looks like I
Get those sweet, persuasion checks through, though. Citizens. Kepler.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work.
Okay.
on mines.
Hello, Andromeda Kepler.
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition.
Sure, let's talk.
Meeting a kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings you to Cydonia?
May I ask you the same question?
You may. I just finished a circuit of the Sol system. I've been studying Galileo lately, and I wanted to pay tribute to the planets that inspired him.
I'm just sightseeing.
Sightseeing on Mars. My intuition about you must have been correct. Most stop in Cydonia for the strong drinks at the Broken Spear. You must be more interesting than most people.
What type of book are you writing?
It's going to be a philosophical text about my theories on the intersection between science and the divine. I've been studying that relationship for years, and I want to preserve my findings for future scholars.
It seems like you are too. Maybe we should travel together.
I appreciate the sentiment. Consider my interest piqued. I'd be happy to join you. I have a feeling this will be a fruitful partnership. Are you willing to pay? I dislike taking money from friends, but I'll need some credits to stow my ship at Cydonia's spaceport. I'll work to make it up to you, naturally.
Before I bring you on, will you tell me about your skills?
I know a lot about starship maintenance, and I'm skilled at constructing outposts. I have plenty of piloting experience, too. I also think I'm a decent conversation partner. That has some value on long trips through deep space.
12,000? Will you work for any less than that?
Let me think about it.
Listen, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but...
That line
you
works
do
for
have a point.
everybody.
All right, I'll do it. I can pay the rest of the fees out of pocket.
6,000, so half. Okay. You know, I think I'd rather keep traveling on my own, mainly because I just don't have anybody more
I
room at the
understand.
moment. But it's nice
Thank
to
you
get
for stopping to talk.
you're a named person, so
As
you
the
have
wise
a
man said, if
higher
we do meet
likelihood
again, why, we shall
than these
smile.
other people.
If not, why then, this parting was well made. Safe travels. I'll keep you in my thoughts.
Fancy seeing you here.
Phil Hill. Hello, Phil Hill.
Oh,
Oh
hello
my
there, friend.
god.
Have you been there long?
You're... Oh, wow. I mean, Bethesda. Listen, you guys don't have... You guys are not, like... Let's put it this way. You're not LA Noire version of, like, face technology. But you guys have always had some really bad faces. This guy looks, like, really, really, really plastic. He looks like a Ken doll, like a weird Ken doll come to life. Okay, you okay?
Between you and me, I'm pretty tuckered. When that stack of papers was smaller, I might have used it as a pillow. Whew. Was I asleep? Oh, you've probably been standing there for a while.
You look tired.
What? Oh, heavens no. These bags under my eyes are just... how I look? Okay, you got me. I am pretty tired, but I can do this. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
Oh boy. Listen, dude, this better not be some kind of timeshare pitch.
What? No, no, nothing like that. I assumed everyone has heard about us by now. We're List, the League of Independent Settlers. How can I help make today your very best day?
Okay, what does List do exactly?
Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference.
Oh boy.
We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits?
You've piqued my interest. I am looking for work.
That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on.
Oh dear God.
Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help.
I mean, you just sit up here and wait for people to come up and talk to you?
Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell.
I mean, is there that many people who just want to live the life of a colonist?
Oh, that's just a few applications worth. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just me and some good old-fashioned ink and paper. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed to ensure their particular requirements for the ideal location are understood and met to perfection. Try getting that from the UC or Freestar resettlement programs.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of paperwork myself.
Not to worry. The mountains of papers are my responsibility. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients.
I've got both.
I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications?
I do. I've got a ship, and I'm very personable. You're in luck. I have both a ship and basic people skills.
You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, the oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list.
Oh boy, it's a pyramid scheme.
I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them?
Okay, you know what? If I get picked, how does payment work? Listen,
Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for them. And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interested party who signs up
It
for the
is
list.
a pyramid scheme.
So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true.
you know
and
what?
Turn a few credits while you're at it.
I'm a space scoundrel. You know what? Why would someone want to join the list?
I'm glad you asked. List provides members with a few tangible benefits and a few intangible ones. First off, we locate an ideal location matching the needs and desires of our members. After that, we provide transportation, as well as a starter set including basic hab modules, extractors, and seeds for farming, etc. Everything needed to get off to a good start. Then we set up a small encrypted satellite to aid communication between distant neighbors, and the rare list ship that swings by the sector to offer aid and trade supplies if desired. But, more importantly, List provides its members the satisfaction of living on their own and on their own terms, independent and free from harassment and governmental interference.
Listen, it is a pyramid scheme, but I am a space scoundrel, so you know what? I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Take this.
Pardon?
Okay. Habitable Planets 101. So you're on the lookout for a habitable planet. Well, aren't we all? The League of Independent Settlers defines a habitable planet as any one that 1 has breathable atmosphere, 2 has a safe temperature, and that's it. Yes, that's really that simple. Here's a tip. When in doubt, go where the life is. If flora and fauna can exist on a planet, there's a good chance we humans can too. Liz thanks you for all of your hard work. Now go forth and settle the stars. List Recruiter Guide. Congratulations on your new role as a list recruiter. The League of Independent Settlers is itself an independent organization made up of signatory members and voluntary administrators and recruiters. We pride ourselves on our independence. We are and will remain free from corporate sponsorships, governmental regulations, and third-party entanglements of all kinds, so that our members' particular needs are directly addressed and the integrity and privacy ensured. We also strive to keep operating costs to the barest of minimum so that the membership dues remain small and impactful. Along other cost-saving initiatives, this means we do not large-scale media advertising, but instead rely on dedicated, hardworking individuals such as yourselves to help us find the like-minded individuals to help join us in our mission to bring a life of freedom and prosperity to all who wish it. From the grassroots to the top of the administration branches, List is a people-first organization, and it is a core List value to always empower individuals to be their best selves. To that end, we have put together this small booklet to offer suggestions and ideas to help release your own potential. Consider this not so much a recruiting manual, but rather a collection of inspiring ideas to draw from when crafting your own unique recruiting style. The next 20 pages include a list of benefits for joining List, ways to identify motivated recruits, sample sales pitches aimed at various needs and personality types, and a detailed FAQ, all of which are peppered with platitudes and assertions of principle. It concludes with the following reminder. Remember, we have tried to make this as easy as possible. Our top-of-the-list pamphlet is scientifically proven to work 90% of the time in securing long-term commitment. to the organization and eventual resettlement for the recruit, so as long as you have properly identified a motivated individual. If you are having trouble convincing them, try handing them a pamphlet. You can obtain additional copies of Top of the List from the list representative that hired you as a recruiter. Best of luck out there. We could not do this without you. You are an integral part of what makes List special. So launch out there and be your best self, and remember the List motto, to each heavenly body its own orbit. List Committee for Empowerment of Recruitment Volunteers, signed E. Formbod, Chairperson, Maya, Lily, Vincent, Lee, Samurai, Treasurer, Charlie Graham, Phil L. Hill, Secretary, Scott W. Olski, Tom Hunger, Chris Tunur. Depending on current budgetary constraints, there may be occasionally a nominal fee to cover pamphlet printing costs, which commission should more than cover. Okay, anything else you want to add, Phil?
Oh, hey there. How can I help you?
Can I buy you a drink? You seem like you could use one.
Stop it, you. Not while I'm on the clock, anyway. Though I'm always on the clock. Thanks anyway, though. You're too kind.
What's your story? Why are you working for List?
Oh, well, I guess I'm a dreamer. Always have been. My head in the nebula, as my dad would say. But I'm not cut out for the independent life, not really. But I want to be a part of all this, so here I am, helping people achieve their dreams, doing my part to make the universe a better place. Maybe with a smidge of living vicariously through the people I meet doing this. Like yourself. I like to imagine I've somehow become a small part of your adventures.
Okay, remind me what you need me to do again?
Oh, sure, certainly. Bring me suitable planetary data scans for planets and moons that have O2 atmospheres and signs of life, and I'll pay you appropriately. The more habitable, the more I'll pay you for them. And you'll earn an immediate commission for anyone you sign up to the list. No need to return to me, we'll send the credits directly. Keep your ears open for people who sound like they need a change of pace or a fresh start. Bars are usually good places to overhear people complaining about things. That's why I hang out in them. So no for share.
Alright, well, listen, I'm still working on that planetary data for you.
Oh, these people have waited years already. What's a few more months, right?
Alright, you got any recruiting materials?
Oh my, I completely forgot. Yes, of course. We have an amazing pamphlet called Top of the List, which is scientifically proven to work 90% of the time. Though, I'm afraid there's a small fee to cover printing expenses.
How small?
But your commission will more than make up for that, I can assure you.
How small, Phil? Oh, okay, well, 100, yeah, sure.
Coming right up.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Can I read those too, or no? No, not resources, notes. Oh, you can, okay. Top of the List, A Private Citizen's Guide to the Good Life. The pamphlet is a persuasive argument that walks the reader through various questionnaires and assessments that lead to the conclusion that the only way to truly be happy is to live the life of a homesteader or colonist. It then similarly walks the reader through an argument that convincingly portrays joining the list as the most sensible and principled way to achieve that end. Hello?
Yes?
Listen, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation.
Not sure how I feel about that.
The League of Independent Settlers is offering you a fresh start.
I don't know. I'm not sure I buy that.
Listen, you have the look of someone who deep down doesn't really believe in themselves.
Deep down, I don't believe you're ever going to leave.
Here, take this pamphlet. I promise it'll make sense.
I have to admit, that's pretty compelling. All right, let's do this.
Yep, just need a signature to get the ball rolling.
Whew. I feel good about this.
Alright.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Oh my gosh, I jumped so high. Hey, dude. I know I don't have to return to you about this, but are you...
Oh, it's you! What can I do you for?
Oh, I thought
Take
maybe
it easy.
you'd have a inspiring bit of words for me.
Oh, we talked to the bartender. Okay. That's fine.
Hi.
What is... Ooh, lockers. Okay, nothing that I can take. This is all stealing stuff that I will do in between, so not to subject you guys to that. But there is an upstairs. Okay, what's this way?
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
Hello, citizen.
Hey there.
Offer to help. Mitch Benjamin. Okay. Where am I at? Ooh, door. Then, let's see. Here, and then it would be here. No, here. There we go.
I'm getting better at this. That's one thing I've been able to practice is me having to restart the game is I got to practice that a little bit more, and I think I've got a pretty good grasp on it now. I'll take the med packs, take all this stuff. Ooh. We will take anything and everything. You know what? We will take everything here. Why not? Adaptive, we will take. There's a cool thing there that we will... No, Sarah, get out of the way. I'm trying to take the calibrated grinful. We'll even take a folder and we'll just sell that. I figured out, by the way, that the Trade Authority is where you sell stolen stuff. So that's what I've learned in between playthroughs. Having to restart the playthrough. We will take all of that. Okay. Don't want to leave anything. Okay, great. Accounts computer. Flynn Charles. Open orders none. Recent orders 3 crates of med packs. I delivered 1 crate. Antiseptic 1 crate delivered. Surgical instrument set 2 packs delivered. Inflatable cast 18 units delivered. 5 end of order paid in full. Blue Saavedra. Red Harvest beer 4 crates. Red Harvest whiskey 4 crates. Air de Brow light beer 1 crate end of order waiting delivery. Percival Walker. Open orders none, recent orders none, end of order status, update pending. Okay. Oh, I completely missed this. Okay, we will take all that. We will open that, take that. And everything over there is taken. And now what is this that we saw? A computer. Announcements. A reminder, security training. To all from Human Resource Management. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Quarterly update. To all from Leadership. As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Press inquiries. To all from Public Relations. We know the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to a public relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. Alright, cool. So, this area is... Oh, there's a door. Oh, I don't have the ability to pick that quite yet. Quite yet. Alright. Anything up there? No, just tools. Okay. So this area is explored. What is this way? Oh, one of the other mods I have installed is a better, or what should be an improved version of a flashlight. So, because I hated the flashlight in the vanilla game. Okay.
The size of this cavern. I wonder how much of it's natural, and how much was carved out to accommodate Cydonia's mining operations.
Oh, that is a big cavern. Alright.
So that is now fully explored. Let's, I guess, go talk to our friend, the bartender. Hello, Jack. I heard something about called the Red Devils. Know anything about them?
Only that I didn't care much for them getting disbanded years ago, and I don't care much for the rumors they're coming back someday.
All right. Any local rumors?
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
Oh, come on. I'm not going to spill anything to anyone.
You're right. Because I'm not telling you jack shit.
Yeah, all right, fair.
Now, you'd be wise to stick a beer in your mouth and mind your own damn business, because I don't put up with this sort of drama.
I mean, you are a bartender. I mean, rumors are kind of... You're like a tavern keeper. Like, you always got to have rumors. That's the rule. What's good to drink around here?
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
So no apple teenies. Got it. No apple teenies. I'm looking for a vanguard named Moara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Wait, the blackest sea?
You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am.
I mean, space isn't kind to the lost. He's in trouble. Or worse.
Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
Oh, God.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. You know what, Sarah? Give it to him.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity.
Yeah, you tell him, Sarah.
Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
I need a way to make cash then. Got any work?
I got a board here in the bar where people post all kinds of spacefaring jobs. A way to make quick money.
Alright, well, I mean, he could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that.
Come on. Life on Cydonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
Listen, I want you to imagine him out there, alone. And here you are holding out for cash.
I want him found. I do. Alright, I'll give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moara kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Don't be a stranger.
Anything you want to add, Sarah?
To Venus?
Apparently, do you have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot.
Pigment stock, okay. Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Jack,
I don't think I did this in our playthrough, the first playthrough, so I'm going to redo this, even though they've said it's clicked. So, do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, The idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Alright, what do you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years?
Yes, that.
Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Alright, is there anything you like to do for fun besides, exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us.
I will absolutely.
Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band.
What was its name?
I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet.
Great
a ridiculous
rock band name,
I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Alright, that's all for now.
Oh, okay then.
Let's activate the mission board, that way that thing goes away. Those are going to be just the same thing, though. Alright, let's, I guess, head on down this way. Oh, hello, Tia Wu.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, unless you're a
Oh, okay, you're not a... Hello, Gilly Song.
Many people think so. Worker satisfaction.
Okay, they're just known, they're for some reason named, but they're not having, like, dialogue pop up. Alright. Residential.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Trade Authority Outpost, okay. Enhance. Reliant Medical, UC Exchange, okay. And then over here we've got, in the Trade Authority, we've got UC Office of the Governor General. And then, do we have anything up here? Oh, yep, we got Deimos Star Yard Corporate Quarters.
Makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy. If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so this has probably been long enough for an episode, so in the next episode we're probably going to explore that area, explore this area. I don't know what else is going to come up. I don't know how long that'll take. If not, then we'll go down here and explore this area. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode, so thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Starfield. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when new videos come to the channel. If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you guys go down and hit the thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel grow and get recognition with the algorithm and everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Starfield. Goodbye.